Welcome to another episode of Alan's Correction. What happens when good old Napoleon Bonafrog gets sprayed mutagen mad by Rocksteady? He becomes the Colossus of the Swamp. That's the figure we're going to check out today, guys. So let's begin! NECA TMNT Napoleon Bonafrog, Colossus of the Swamps. Okay guys, here we have the outer box for Colossus of the Swamps. And of course it's great that NECA is releasing these variant figures, as clearly we will have almost all the characters from the TMNT Vintage Toon series. And basically we could build our collection episode by episode, guys. Anyways, here we have the front of the box. Here we have a cool artwork of Napoleon Bonafrog in his normal size. But as you can see, he's shaking in fear. Then behind him we have the transformation into the Colossus of the Swamps. And all this happening whilst tourists like Bebop and Rocksteady look in awe. And as you know, this is a flat box, guys. And we will open the flat box to reveal the figure. And there it is, guys. To the left we have an image of the figure excelling his might. And to the right we can see the figure itself with all its greatness, guys. Can't wait to review him out of the box. But on the background, it seems that the figure is in the New York City sewers, guys. Now let's check out the side of the box. Here we have the NECA logo on the top, then the TMNT Classic logo, and below we can see the name of the figure, Colossus of the Swamps. Now let's check out the back of the box. Here we have the classic TMNT logo again. And of course here we have information about the character. And here we have an insect monster of the swamps. And below we can see some images with the figure displayed and other characters, guys. And finally we have a large close-up of Rocksteady in Hawaiian shirt, guys. It's time to check out the other side of the box. Here we have the NECA logo, the classic TMNT logo, and the name of the figure. And we're back to the front of the outer box, guys. Let's check out the blister box. Okay guys, here we have the blister box for the Colossus of the Swamps. And of course now we can appreciate the figure even more. The immensity of this figure. Looking really cool. And here we have the extra head sculpt that comes with the figure. On the back we can see a glimpse of the accessories, guys. Really, really cool. It's time to check out the vanilla pose, guys. Okay guys, let's check now Colossus of the Swamps in his vanilla pose. Of course this character is looking very cool as he does have a Hulk-like appearance. I can't wait to display him with my other TMNT Toonline figures, guys. He will surely stand out. So let's check him out. First of all, what stands out is his yellow with orange Hawaiian shirt. You can clearly see it has been ripped off due to the increase in size. The details are simply awesome, guys. Really, really cool. Also, what I like here is the blue and white medallion that he's wearing in his neck or below his head, because I can't see a neck here. I also like the bright purple shorts. Really, really stands out as well. Of course, the main feature in this figure is the fact that he has gained a Hulk-like status. And thus his arms look stronger. You can really see the definition in his muscles. Like for example here in his biceps, his legs of course, and the torso all look bulky. You can see that this Colossus of the Swamps is wearing an orange bracelet, guys. Checking out the painting applications. First of all, we have cell shading. Clearly can see the cell shading. So we can see the different tones in his skin. Finally, let's check out the head sculpt. I very much like the expression on his face. Here he is inspiring fear, guys. We can see the awesome jaw in his teeth. And of course the eyes, despite his angry face, we can see that the frog head has been kept in shape, guys. And look at the eyes. Okay guys, let's check now the articulation for this figure. Okay guys, let's check out the articulation for this Colossus of the Swamps. Let's start with the head sculpt, guys. The head basically doesn't go down or up at all. However, the head does move to the left, but barely, guys. And also, it moves to the right, barely as well. Now let's check out the torso articulation. The torso doesn't really move forwards or backwards, guys, as you can see here. But it does move to the left, like this, and to the right, like this. Now let's check out the arm articulation. The arm moves forward, and the arm moves backwards. And also the arm moves out like this, guys. We can clearly see that there is bicep articulation there, so you can rotate the bicep like this. And then we have what at first I thought it was a single jointed elbow articulation, but it clearly is a double jointed elbow articulation. And you can flex the elbow very nicely like this. And then we have hand articulation. You can barely move the hand up or down. However, you can rotate the hand very nicely like this. Finally, we have leg articulation, guys. You can move the leg forward a bit. And you can move the leg backwards a bit. Just a bit. You can, however, move the leg out like this, guys. And Colossus of the Swamp does have a double jointed knee articulation, but you can barely bend the knee, guys. You can almost not bend the knee. And finally, regarding foot articulation, you can move the foot down and up. And that's it, guys. Now let's check out the accessories for the Colossus of the Swamps. Okay guys, here we have the accessories for the Colossus of the Swamps. Let's check first the extra heads, guys. Let's start with the big one. Unlike the head shown in the vanilla pose, this face expression is one of confusion and calmness. You can say it is even smiling. It is nicely sculpted. I like the cell shading in it. This is his face when he's turning back to his regular self. Anyways, it's nice that they have included this alternate head, guys. Next we have two extra head sculpts belonging to Napoleon Bonafrog regular version and to Genghis Frog. These are typical face expressions that you often saw in the TV shows, guys. So it's nice that they have included this. They are both worried faces, as you can see. It's Napoleon Bonafrog worried and then Genghis Frog worried as well. Next, let's check out the extra hands. We have here first a pair of relaxed hands. And next we have the gripping hands to hold a turtle by the leg or something like that. Finally, we have the weapon responsible for Napoleon Bonafrog's transformation. We are, of course, talking about the Muta-Shooter, guys. It's very nicely painted in grey, and you can see there the green mutagen inside. Very nice, and that's it for the accessories, guys. Okay guys, this is the Colossus of the Swamps, which is Napoleon Bonafrog with the Muta-Shooter effect. And this effect obviously turns him into a giant Colossus monster. This happens when Krang sends Bebop and Rocksteady to look for mutagen in the Florida swamps. And of course they encounter the punk frogs. And Rocksteady accidentally, when he's extracting the mutagen with the Muta-Shooter weapon, he accidentally sprays Napoleon Bonafrog, and with the effect of him becoming a monster, a big Colossus of the Swamps. During the episode, he fights off this effect, and eventually Shredder can no longer use him, and Napoleon Bonafrog eventually grows back to normal, guys. So because of that episode, we have this fantastic figure, guys. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching this review. Let me know in the comments what you think about. Do not forget to give a like, and of course subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next on Alan's Collection.